Happy 31 days of Halloween, and in this video I have 3 Funko Pops. And I've been getting more into Funko Pops, especially the signed ones, and they are all Halloween and horror related. Let me know if you have any Funko Pops and which one is your favorite. But now let's go ahead and check out these 3 Funko Pops I'm adding to the collection. All right, here we go. First up is Pumpkin Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. This is the Hot Topic exclusive. I don't know, is this like a blacklight version, or is this just like a weird neon colored version? Doesn't really say, but it looks cool. And I only saw Lilo and Stitch for the first time this year. When this movie first came out, I was in college. I was a little too old to be watching Lilo and Stitch, I think, at the time. I remember watching like Jeepers Creepers and stuff like that during that time period. I really wasn't that big of a Disney kid. I was more into horror movies growing up. So there's not like a lot of Disney movies that I'm just, you know, head over heels for. I think my favorite one is probably Aladdin. I remember watching Pinocchio a lot as a kid. But I didn't watch a ton of Disney growing up. But let's go ahead and take this out of the pop protector. Let me know, do you keep yours in the cases? I feel like most people do. I like to take them out, and I just think that's, I don't know, better. I mean, you get to fully appreciate the artwork. I know the boxes are cool looking too, and that's, I don't know. I feel like people don't fully appreciate. They collect for the possibility of value instead of appreciation. That's just my opinion. But I mean, to really appreciate, first of all, it takes up way less room with just this as well. I do keep the boxes. I have a bag of them, just the empty boxes in my attic. So I don't know. I just, in case I ever do change my mind, but most likely not. But I mean, come on, you can fully appreciate this better. You can pick it up and hold it, and you could see all of the artwork and the sculpt for the figure. And this was actually, like I said, I saw this for the first time this year, and it was a fun movie. I know there's that live action one. I got to see that one too. But this one was a blast. This is one I could see myself rewatching again. I think it's something that's fun for the whole family. I know Tia Carrera did one of the voices in there. She's amazing. And I know the directors involved worked on a lot of other animated movies. How to Train Your Dragon series. I know they're involved with that. Croods. What was the recent, not the Iron Giant, the Wild Robot? I think that's what it was, which was actually a really good movie too. Check that one out. But this is such a cool figure, and I dig it. I know I brought it home, and one of my girls is just looking at the box so she can play with this too. But it looks dope. I collect to, you know, display these, appreciate them. And I feel like in the box, you can't even see half the figure. So, I don't know, I think that's the way. But I will say I have some ones that are signed on the box. So I feel like for those ones, the only way to really do that is to have them in the box. But the other figures, they're going to be loosey-goosey and fully appreciated on display on my shelves. If I want to take a look at them, check out their caboose, you know, I can do that. But there you go. And it's time to get those pumpkins going. I didn't even notice this. It looks like a little tree in the back of his head. I don't remember that well, maybe it's just because of the different coloring, but definitely a fun movie. Let me know what your favorite Disney movie is. And I know I'm in the minority of like taking these out of the box, but that's how I like to display them. And then we got Chucky from Bride of Chucky. Ronnie Yu directed this one. He also directed Freddy vs. Jason, which is such a fun movie. But in this line, we've got Chucky and Tiffany, and collect them all, the 2 of them. Jennifer Tilly did a great job in there. Brad Dourif. Katherine Heigl, I believe, was in this one too. Oh, these pop protector things, they don't want you to open them. I feel like I'm just going to rip this thing open. Holy moly. Come on, buddy. Ugh. I guess they really don't ever want you to open these. But I am going to. And let's take this bad boy out of here. Don Mancini, the writer, is a legend. Such an awesome character. A great franchise overall. I like Cult of Chucky a lot, too. I think that one's underrated in the franchise. But definitely an icon. The head moves around. And you can see all the rips and tears and staining and scars, stitches. And looks like some skid marks. Not really, just some more wear and tear. But with the hatchet right there. Just an awesome pop figure, and there you go, displays nicely. So definitely happy to add these in there to the collection. And I think I will be doing a full horror pop collection video too. And we've got the Wheezing Demon from Insidious. This one looks creep-tastic. How dope is that one? Love that. Insidious from James Wan. Let me know what your favorite James Wan movie is. I think Death Sentence is super underrated. That needs a Blu-ray release. Dead Silence used to be my favorite. Now, I really love Malignant. The original Conjuring is great. For me, I feel like everybody loves the Conjuring franchise. I think most of them are, outside of the first one, the rest of the franchise, I'm just not blown away with. I like the first Annabelle movie than some of the other Conjuring franchise movies, but here we go. This one is super freaking creepy. Look at that, oxygen mask tube thing running around too. Going to the hand. That's interesting. No tank, I guess. It's been a while since I've seen this one, but I remember being creepy and atmospheric and, kind of reminiscent of some aspects of Poltergeist as well. But this is a really creepy, cool figure for sure. Malignant just blew me away. I love the heck out of that movie. I've talked about that movie on my channel a few times, but love that one. And Dead Silence, come on. I feel like that one is so underappreciated, even though it has, I believe, got the Scream Factory 4K treatment, but I still feel like that one deserves a way more appreciation. How does Death Sentence not have a Blu-ray release here in the U.S.? John Goodman, Kevin Bacon, gritty thriller right there. Love that one. But the original Conjuring movie, I say this all the time, it's nothing new conceptually, but it does everything right. It's one of the best of its ilk. Love that one. Great cast there too. But I think this is such a creepy, cool figure right here. So there you go. Those are the 3 Funko Pop figures that I added to the collection. 1 Halloween one and 2 horror. Let me know what you think of these. Let me know which one of these is your favorite. And let me know if you have any Funko Pops, especially horror Funko Pops in your collection, and which one is your favorite. Let me know what your favorite Disney movie is. Let me know what your favorite Child's Play sequel is. The reboot was actually really good too with Aubrey Plaza. That really surprised me. And let me know what your favorite James Wan movie is outside of the first Conjuring movie, because I feel like most people would pick that one. And of course, Saw. The first one was really good, but then the sequels were really just all about the traps and the gore, and the storyline was just convoluted and paper thin. But there you go. Let me know what you think of them, and look forward to more Halloween and horror-related movies videos. But I will be doing some movie reviews too. Probably not many, probably only a couple, but look forward to all that stuff coming up soon. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care, and keep it spooky.